for the pain that was caused by previous cats. Where's your heartbeat for me, baby? Yeah. Yep, got you. I'm not out of line, just speaking my mind. Mm, 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 I should put my headphones on. I think first I recognize who is with you now. Second, can't blame me for how you were treated before I came. I'm not Steven Anthony even. Yo, I've been there, girl. I've been right here for you since day one. Here's all the time to front on. I got the feeling, oh. That was my shit when it came out. I just listened to this song over and over again. I, what's up? What's up? Stomp, what's good? You see me from about where I've been and why I must you roll your eyes when you say she's got it free. I knew before. What up? Andrea either, girl, we go deeper. I'll let it go, and really, you know. I hopefully you enjoy. Appreciate it, appreciate it. You gotta see me for me. What's the love, what's the- Hello, love. How are you? Paris, what's up? Yeah, I got it in my bio. In my bio, baby. I'm not out of line, I speak in my mind. When I say that I put in too much time for another brother's crimes. I'm alone. I used to love this album. My heartbeat for me. It's organic, herbal, so you don't have to worry about anything. People, what am I doing on here? Chilling. I just be chilling, vibing, meeting people, talking to people, having a conversation. We had a dope conversation earlier. Um, so we'll see if it comes back. But we had some would you rather, questions like would you want to have superpowers? Would you go back and what would you say to yourself when you were five or, blah blah blah. That was fire. We had a good conversation going. That was lit. But yeah, we be up here just talking to people, just meeting people, that's all. I just vibing right now, listening to some music. About to go smoke again because and then go stretch my body out a little bit. But I figured I'd come hang out with you guys since I was watching the Cowboy game earlier. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Very intimidating. Damn, I won't be intimidating. I mean, I get it though. I'm a very nice guy. I want to hear Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye. Who is that voice though? I want to hear some. Here, dear. Here, my dear. Hold on, I want to hear a jam session though. I want a dead jam session live. Long version when you come home from Christmas. I want to hear a jam session, bro. That's the Marvin Gaye. I bet you he is lit back in the 74. What? Back in 74, he probably was so lit. I'm not even trying to be, yo, listen, I'm not gonna get whatchamacallit anyway, monetized for this live anyway, so I'm gonna listen to my Marvin. Hold on. I wanna hear it in the studio. Which one was that? I know I found one. Don't make me go back to my album. If it's it deluxe. Demo. Yes. I don't care. This is what I'm talking about. No. Ooh, stop playing with me. You hear him? What? Ooh, how many lives have seen this? So how many? How many hearts have felt for you? And still, ooh, never be. I can't imagine how fire it was back then. They never will. If I could. I don't know who to vote for, so you're not gonna get me to stay today. Oh, but what makes a man intimidating and attractiveness? What does that mean? Why is that? What's going on, brother? Azu, and then yeah, 2024, I guess. Oh, what's the weather like? The weather is perfect. I'm about to go outside in a couple seconds right now. I don't even know I got this hoodie on. Well, it's hot in here, but it's kind of on. Anyway, we'll see. It was cold out earlier ish. I'm taking you out. You do got a big old burp on his face. You love my socks? You haven't even seen them. You haven't even seen my socks. Oh, that's why it was so dark, because my phone was trash. I love how I always leave my box. I'll be right back. Wee- woo- woo. McCaffrey expected to start come back on November. I really want one of the jam sessions. I don't know how I ran into it, but I'm mad I can't find it right now. Just didn't love her. Oko acapella. My life, my hopes and dreams. For you would say what please me. Let's pray for not him. You just here for the baby oil? Damn, I don't want none of that. Once in rain. No, it's chill out here today. Just we are smooth cam what cam what is that? Ooh baby. Ooh. Since I can hand it fine. From Ohio, what's up? No, I'm a more of a solo person right now. I don't really want to be up there. Satisfied. It is nice to do every once in a while. You know, I know I got a nice body, so I just like to, share it every once in a while, but not really like something I want to do. I like the other avenues of money. If I had a fly ass girl that I could do collaborations with, I would probably, but I don't. You got keep good cushions for it. It's supposed to be sandwiches. Mm, 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 mm. You're my life. Oh wow, baby, down the line. Yo, Apple always make your black men's lips look crazy. Like, Still gotta eat something again. I can't believe Dak actually played some football today. Didn't piss off the game. Good job, Dak. Why is Charleston White messing with him? Because he's jealous that Charleston White jealous. That dude's crazy. Sorry, but wow, this is lit. Hmm. They the same. What am I watching? They same this funny. Who the hell is vacuuming they car out at this time? Am I going for balloons? Yeah, they didn't want to go out for too long. We were out for a quick little spin. Queen didn't even go to the bathroom. Oh, Thor gets it over with quick. All he want to do is tug you, and I use him to protect my back. So does Woody have a hairline? Mm, I think Woody's mad intelligent. Listen to the way he reply. He's way too smart. Yeah, it's more like them pulling me or him pulling me. I let her. She could do wherever she wants. She stay right there with us. She tells us where to go. You know what I mean? Like she guides us through the walk. But him, I keep him on a leash because he crazy. He's not ready for that yet. Hmm. I don't even care. Oops, they got one on Trey Trey. Crazy. Damn Trey, you bugging. Oh, they got a Tubi on them. Damn Trey Trey. Trey songs. I definitely hate. I hate doing editing too, but it's also fun at the same time. Damn, this hurts. Get these questions popping, son. They've been trying to get Trey for the longest time. Look how corny we were back then, and that was fire back then. Oh, editing is fire though. What? Hold on, what? Trey. Yeah, he Trey crazy. You don't believe any of this? Listen, if somebody says something a couple hundred times, it's got to be true. I love Trey Songz, but yeah, and I just saw how foul he can get. Oh, this nigga's tripping. Dash. I literally just saw it. Yo, this nigga crazy. Damn, he was doing that back then. Ew. You didn't see that? Damn, Trey. Bro, I see why you just get married. That's exactly why you get married. Cop assault. This is crazy. Yeah, you really don't. That's not singing. I realize that's not singing. Anybody can belt like that. You got another cop assault? Damn, this nigga is sick. Chiefs game. This nigga really got his it's on video. Yo, his stick is crazy, bro. Creepy. Wait, Kiki. Oh shit. They do a great job with her pictures. I used pick up the phone, man. Kiki is like what's her name? What's that girl's name? Taylor, where you just be like, "Are you pretty?" Tiana Taylor. You're like, "Am I attracted to you or am I scared of you?" Ooh, a mythical creature. I'm going, of course I'm gonna be the thingy from Avatar. Dragon, no. Or I want to be able to do a wizardry. Mythical creatures. Yeah. I don't even know anything mythical. I never watched mythical stuff like that. To the point of remembering. Like I never watched see that movie that Game of Thrones or whatever? I never watched that. Never seen anything like that. She's androgen. Okay. What is that real? Like she's pretty, but then she's like you're mad like she looks like some Egyptian type. That's what makes her so intriguing to look at because she looks like she's very like ancient. Like it seems like you had it grow up fast. You don't have any childhood things. No, never had the opportunity to be a kid. I just watched basketball and sports. And then when like kid shows came on, I was already like it's time for basketball or whatever, or baseball. But they let my brother have all that. He got to watch all that stuff. He got to play video games without them harassing him. Yeah, like I said, everything that they did wrong with me intentionally, they did it perfect for him. Because they wanted me to, it was all set up for him to do better than me. Dylan, I love Dylan. Dylan, we could still get married or have kids at least. Yeah, she's a beautiful woman, but I'd have to see her in person. This nigga got so many cases, bro. What are you doing? You out here just living how you want to, huh? This is probably what they thought I was gonna be like. Hell no. 11? Yeah, he's feeling himself, bro. This dude gone, yo. When they get the opportunity to get him, he's a wrap. 12. BB, you mess with my girl? I love BB. Oh my God. I would ouch. BB, you can sit it right here. Right here. Right here. Suffocate me. Look at her back then. She looks like a whole different human. You got very strong jaw structures. That's beautiful though. But I think I like her chubby. I mean a little thick. That's the one I like. Oh, I never knew this one. I like the thick one. The thick one? Let me meet BB. I'm not gonna be on her like that. But definitely gonna be like, yo, let me watch you make a hit. Let's see. Have you ever thought about it as my brother blocked me on everything, so I can't talk to him. I think that I don't want to jump to conclusions or anything, but I think that he's been hiding his life. I've never seen him with a girl or other than one time, so I don't know. I think yeah. So I've never got the opportunity to actually like talk to my brother. I've never had a conversation with my brother. Like my mom never let us talk to each other. We don't know anything about each other other than just him like being mad at me for something I don't have a clue about. But that's the point of manipulation. But in due time, I'm sure when he gets older, he'll, you know, wonder, especially when I have kids and he starts to realize like, all right, maybe I need to go ahead and like see that he's not really like that. because he thinks that I'm like this demon. He really does not. But he's jealous about money. He's jealous about everything. There's nothing he's not jealous about. So my mother enabled that. She caused that. So that's what her mother did to her and her sister. So she thought it was cool to do that with me and my brother. And she knew that I wouldn't play that. So she did. She just put him against me. It was never me against him. It was just me picking with him. But that's it. Just older brother stuff. I apologized to him several times before, and he just doesn't want to hear. He wants to believe because that's what she built for him. Because he loves her, so he's gonna listen to his mother. And then she hides. She always covers like shit that she did for him over, like as she does it to me. I did this for you. I did this. I cleaned your diaper. So I'm sure she does that to him. And then she probably bought him whatever he has now or whatever kind of trip he's going on. She's funded it where he didn't have to spend his money. You know what I mean? Like so. Yeah, yeah. There's no coming back unless it's him. I can't do anything. He'll never accept me talking to him. He's got to talk to me. I've already looked it up. I already know that feeling. I already know the energy. I already like because I'm an empathetic person. There's no reason why I can't. That's my brother. Like I told him, I said, I'll never be mad at you like that. I want to punch you in your face, but I'm never gonna be mad at you like that. But as time goes by, he keeps making it worse and worse and worse by letting it go by. But in due time, 20 years, 10 years, 30 years, 40 years, one day he'll realize and he'll be like, damn, my mom really this caused me never to have a relationship with my brother. And the curse will continue because he doesn't know how to face it. He doesn't know anything about it. He doesn't have a clue. I, on the other hand, have. The I understand. I've seen it. I've seen it. The penguin. He looked just like the penguin, but was so much worse. We yeah, no, it'll work itself out if it's meant to be, but I can go find a whole nother brother. I can go find a whole nother family. What would I change about social media? That it wasn't so controlled by an algorithm. I wish it was back in the day before the algorithm, like when it was genuine. Like I used to stay on the popular page. So I think that it should go back to being easy to get likes on YouTube, not YouTube, but on all platforms, really, instead of feeding people what you think or suggest people to see. You should be able to it should be genuine like it used to be. Because there's gatekeepers to everything. And a lot of people that make it are plants. And they've been watching you for a while and they chose to hit the like on or to hit the button for you. It comes to everything in life. So I would social media, I would make it where women are forced to have to talk to men. Not forced, but like you have to be the first person. I know, but I don't think that we should hide the realities of life just because it's could be exposed by to the younger. You know what I mean? I feel like the sooner and then plus it's really challenging. It's challenging the parents. It's challenging the parents to be there or be actual parents. So it should you should be able to understand what your kid is looking at all times. Like if your kid's looking at some titties, you should know, and you should be able to be like, all right, I know you're so and so, but It's gonna happen. I know you know, you're asking questions, and yeah, you should be able to set the tone for them so that they don't have to go searching for the bad, stupid stuff because they already understand it's there, and you could probably, you know what I mean? Like the shit that my parents were hiding from me made me more intrigued by it. But once I found the porno mag and I looked at it a couple of times, I was just like, oh, I don't need this shit no more. The more they kept me away from the shit that I was supposed to be experiencing, the more I wanted it. And then when I got the opportunity to get free, I got full off of it and didn't do anything else. So expose your kid to everything, whether you like it or not, and just explain. It's called being a parent. It's challenging you to have to explain the things that you don't want to explain. Now, the reason why we don't want to explain these things or have to go into depth is because our IQ a lot of times, and we're opening up a wound. And I'm not hiding from no fucking wound. My kid comes to me at 11 about some damn titties or whatever, I'm gonna explain. This is called an UTI. This is what you call herpes. This is what you call, yeah. And then you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm not, yeah, exactly. You do adult shit, you get adult results. Okay? No more, I'm a kid. No, no, no. That's over. You now are a parent. Now, this is when I'm gonna say, I apologize for being like my parents, but I'm gonna tell you the same thing that they said to me. I'm not raising nobody else's fucking kid. And I'm gonna be lying to them, but that's what I'll say to them. I'm like, this is what my parents used to say to me. I'm not but listen, the sooner you have kids, the better for me. Like I never thought I'd be able to see grandkids. All right, I don't like to make being fake is a pastime. Not sure people know. Nah, you're right. Well, everybody's like, well, first of all, I think that everybody is just the avatar anyway. You're just an avatar, and you choose to dress it up as you want to and choose to talk and speak and all that other stuff as you want to. And some people choose to be fake and some people choose to let them pass. After a while, people gonna let you keep on passing and you're gonna get better and better at being Tupac. I used to tell people all the time, I was like, yo, Tupac was a character. I was like, he got caught up in the character and he didn't know how to get out of it until he got ready until he died. And they used to be like, "You don't know what you're talking about. You crazy. You stupid." And now they're like, "Yeah, Tupac was a character." You can sit there and look at him. Like I feel like I'm like a version of Tupac. Like I could play a character. I can. You have to be a character when you're handsome like that. You have to. You can't be the same because you're gonna. You 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 can't allow people to know your true feelings. You can't get that far with being yourself. You can't. You can't get that far being yourself. You've never seen the true version of really anybody other than maybe DMX. Like, there's not too many people that show you their actual, like, are that able to be vulnerable with you. And that's where I'm different. And that's why I love DMX so much. I see myself as DMX because he's misunderstood. And he was an angel on this earth and nobody understood it because they didn't understand his language. And then the people that did know what I'm talking about. Do you know what most people that under the influence of what he was under can't even have a conversation or stand up straight? That man gave you biblical verses. I will never stop saying that that man was an angel on earth, and we had no clue because somebody saw him just the same way they see me as a talent, and they abused him in a different way than the way that they do. Well, he got abused in every way because he was in New York, Yonkers. Like that's gonna be one of the most grimy places in the 80s, 70s, blah, blah, like you know what I mean, the 80s or the early 90s, early 90s, like you know what I mean, like bro, of course. That's the minimum that could happen to him. The way he was living, bro, like, so the fact that you get a version that can stand up straight and talk the way he did and still have kids and healthy kids and be empathetic and be the style of father that he was to so many kids, that man was an angel, bro. Like I said, I'm a geek. I think about all this stuff. I can see it in him. I can hear it in his music. Yep. I don't want to live in a life where I can't be myself. Well, in some way, shape, or form, you have to be somebody else. Like to get a job and hold that job, maintain that job, unless you're working for yourself, like you have to. That's why I like social media because I can actually be myself a little bit, not all the way, because some of the stuff that I'm like complaining about or talking about, I'm not really like aggravated about it. And you can't really portray your actual true feelings to people through a screen. I mean, it's better than a text or, vocal, but unless you're really, people don't understand your true feelings and your true, so like think about it. Just 4 years ago, smoking weed was like was illegal. It seemed like the thugs do it. Back in the day, it seemed like only gangsters and thugs, like rappers, did it. And now I see grandmas and grandpas that would never look like they would smoke walking out of the dispensary place. So were you doing that the whole time, or did you just start that? I don't know. Yeah, I gotta get to that point owning my own stuff. I should have had it by now, but I'll get there. People are stressed. People are extremely stressed. But that's how they built it. They built it to be this way. They can make it where nobody is stressed out about anything. And we're living in Pleasantville, but they decide not to. And it all started when you take away vegetables and fruits. Live music should be at every corner of the streets every day. It should be New Orleans everywhere in the United States. You should have Mardi Gras all the time. There should be festivals every day, everywhere. Live music, people laughing, joking, dancing. There should be that everywhere for free. People just pick up a fucking speaker and just, plug their shit in and start dancing and having fun on the green or wherever. It should be like that everywhere. But people are so clammed up. Exactly. We all relate. So we got to find that one thing. And that's why I want to have this YouTube because I feel like through fitness or the little things that I do or talk about or whatever, we can come together. I've been around so many different type of people. So I feel like if I could just keep on going, keep talking and not be so prejudiced or ignorant sometimes, with my, experiences by saying, "Oh, I hate white men. I hate white people." No, I love white men, love white men, people. I love people. You know what I mean? But I just don't like a specific ones that did me wrong. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't want to be ignorant and specify everybody and put blanket everybody into one thing. So I have to get over that. I have to not be married to one opinion just because of somebody, and I have to also stop generalizing people, like a whole group of people, just because of one, you know what I'm saying? So it's all the same that I'm talking about. I'm learning, I'm getting better at politically correct, and that's what caused me to not get to where I'm going because I talk mad shit to people. I'm a big ass dude. So like it is intimidating. Oh yeah, because man, everywhere is different than us. The next time you get on the airplane, you go overseas, please find out if they have kiwi juice or organic kiwi juice. If you drink kiwi juice, that is such life-changing stuff. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to go back overseas just so I can have some kiwi juice. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, listen, my best friends in life were white. The kids that did me the most, not did me right, but you know what I'm saying, treated me the best were white kids until they got older and realized that they were different than me and that they didn't compare, started comparing and being, you know what I mean? Life got to them. Other people got to them. Coconut water is life too. I could drink that all day too. But that's when they started realizing their privilege and then they started acting different towards me because they started seeing my privilege and then comparing their privilege to it and my aesthetics and personality and then they became me. Like literally about 56 I've had about 200 people destiny swap with me in my lifetime, more than that, and that's a minimum. Like a bunch of people just energy leached off of me. And because you could do that anywhere. You could do that from just starting to bicker with somebody. That's why I don't want to show emotion anymore to people. You can't really, negative emotion. Yeah, man. My mother worked on that from day one, man. She worked on that, from day one. But that's what miserable people do. Everybody's miserable because their parents made them miserable. The only people that aren't miserable are the rich white kids. But then they're miserable in their own way. The rich kids are miserable in their own way. They would love to have real relationships and conversations with people that aren't so political or, affecting of their parents. Yeah, so political. They would love to be able to just walk around, have worries. Yep, you gotta let everything go, man. I listen, I go back and hug that little kid all the time mentally. I go back and look at pictures. I have my tears for him. I say I'm sorry. I say that I'm gonna do better for you. I say that I'm gonna rebirth you. I'm gonna go back and get you back and bring you back to life through me right now. Um, I'm just, I just try to put that spirit or whatever that part of my spirit, to peace so it could relax a little bit. That kid is still like revving to run but he's so locked up. He's like, I can't, I want to go, but he can't run. That's the part. Music. Not even a basketball can do it the same way music can. You give me a song, give me some music and a basketball. If you give me both of those things, I don't care how old I am. I'm gonna always be at peace with a basketball and music. So you give me some Marvin, like not even just Marvin, anything. Future, you give me some Kendrick, you give me what? It's just some Drew Hill. What? I was just listening to Music Soul Child just now. Before I start listening to Marvin, I just give me some music and I'm happy. I can find my way from there. There's nothing I can't do without music. I'm telling you. You give me music and I will always find a way. Because I could have a conversation with that music. Everything that I ever want to talk about, I can do that with music. You know, all the emotions that I could ever feel, they're gonna tell me how to sort that out throughout music. You know, so like something I never told anybody. I'm a very I'm not a private person, so I don't know. Um, something you never told anybody. I don't know. Um, I don't know. Pretty open. Pause. I'm pretty open. I don't really hide much. That's my problem. I don't know. I gotta eat something. It's almost 2 o'clock. Too honest for me. Yeah, it's too good. I'm too honest. And that's the problem. Something I never told anybody though. I'm gonna try to answer that though. I like redheads. No, everybody knows that. I like a woman that could pick me up and body slam me. I like taller women. Uh, like freckles. Um, I like skinny girls. I just hope she got a little booty, so don't. That's not cool hitting my pelvis. Um, I don't know. Oh, the way he tells these stories be so like blah. Just like, is he telling the truth? I'm about to go eat something though. A remorseful killer. You don't get that out of my face. All right, I killed them three bitches back in the day, 1990. I've been out for 30. But Let me make this food real quick. I need to do that tomorrow because clearly, no. No. Red bunny. Hold on, I'm gonna get to your answers. What's the card in a second? I'm just making some barbecue sauce for my chicken. Barbecue sauce for my chicken. It's so much more fun making stuff for yourself instead of going to buy it. That's how it tastes good. Anything. Genuine's whole first album, Drew Hill, Usher, Nelly, anything. I've I've always been a fan of music. There's nothing R&B and rap. it- like I could tell you where I was when I first heard almost anything you can ask me. I'm a big hip hop fan or music fan. Like I should be hanging out with like music stars. Like that's how much I love music. I was close, but I was stupid. There's nothing I love more than music. Nothing. I'm sure I don't love my kids or wife more than music. No, I will. I will not. 'Cause I will never give that away. And you know I talk. Why the fuck did I do that? Stupid. Do it. Do it. Do it till you satisfied. Like you always gotta have that cayenne up in there. You always gotta have a cayenne up in there. You always have the cayenne up in there. Little Tony's, spicy Tony's. You always gotta have it up in there. Bup, 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 yup. I don't know why I put that fork in. Look it up. That shit. And then, and then, mm, mm, mm. Put it in there for a couple more seconds. That cayenne pepper is serious, though. I can tell you that right now. That shit is serious. I just put a tiny bit of it on my tongue. Mm. One song to on repeat. If I am your man. No, I am your man. I am your man. Only when you're lonely. I were to or Sarah Smile. Um, Chill out. Um, I got a bunch of stuff, a bunch of songs and things that I like that I would listen to over and over again. Um, what else? Give me a second. What else would I say? Um, you got it? Go ahead. Oh, no, I'm about to go over here. You good? Appreciate it. Yeah, so too hot for my blood. You gotta have a cayenne pepper, bro. That's the way you stay in good shape. You ain't gotta worry about, cayenne pepper will get all that extra crap out of your body that you've been eating and drinking, consuming throughout the weeks, days, years, months. How did it turn on as all right, so then Tony Braxton, she's fired, but Tony Braxton honestly was just hold on. Tony Braxton was a spite move for somebody. I forgot who it was. Damn, who was that sang just like Tony Braxton? Oh man, not Patti LaBelle. Did I just? I am your man, the only man you know. I definitely am hot as shit. 'Cause I left my food in the kitchen. Ah. No, we good. I gotta get some water next. Hold on. Mr. One Time. Um, still gotta take a fucking shower. Um, Etta James, she was fire. Etta James definitely. I just recently discovered that I liked her. Um, yeah, Etta James was the yes. Was it? No, it wasn't Etta James. It was not Etta James. It was who was that they was oh, mm. Anita Baker. Tony Braxton's first album was really written for Anita Baker. Hold on. One song. Yes, Sarah Smile probably. Smile. Or this shit is so good, bro. Mm. I should make my own barbecue sauce.
This don't make no sense. The cayenne pepper, I just love cayenne pepper. So, and then it tastes just like barbecue sauce, but with the cayenne pepper, this is like Cajun. I did put the Tonys up there though. You smart. You right. You right. Um, I try to do a little bit of everything. At my age, after going to college and being in the military and having a mother that said never wait on a woman, you'd be pretty good at cooking too. And plus, I like to experiment. Like I said, it's art. It's like if I had money in my own house and a big ass TV in my kitchen, I would be cooking all day. I would just be learning how to cook, like figure things out. I like bacon. I like everything. And really, all you need is in a man. I'm telling you. And that's why my mother held me back, because she knows that. She wanted me to be her husband without the, you know, fucking annoying. This shit was so good. I'm mad I only got three more. I only got two. Go to this one. Oh shoot, I'm supposed to be answering some questions, but this chicken's too fire. And that's all over my face, probably how. Breathe again. See, there we go. Yep, breathe again, Tony Braxton. Yep, you're right. See, there we go. We in tune. We in tune. Etta James is fire though. Yep. Judgmental about sex. I mean, like people sharing themselves and people with kids. I'm pretty harsh on a woman with kids. Not harsh, but like I'd prefer a woman that doesn't, even though it's probably best that I deal with a woman that does. That's my only fire. One of the realest singers out right now. That's what she is. But she can also sing a song about being super duper promiscuous and make you believe, or make a whole album about being promiscuous, and you be like, yo, she really like that? Nah, she ain't like that. And that's what a good artist is. That album would drive any man insane. And her husband had to listen to her singing that shit. This shit fire. I guess. Can't say I ever twerked in my life. Maybe other than a stroke. I always miss that little piece in the middle. Pause. This shit was so fire. I should have had like two more in there. Temptation you can't resist. some beautiful eyes, gorgeous eyes. The eyes and lips of a beautiful woman. I don't even care about the body. The eyes and the lips. That's when you got some beauty in front of you. Oh, something I can't resist. Temptation I can't resist. I'm gonna have to put that away. I don't want to smell ketchup or barbecue while I'm sleeping. But anyway, if she knows how to use those eyes, it's a wrap for me. But hopefully she knows how to be a dope ass mother, like, you know what I mean? Like caring person or caring hearted person. But that's what will get me. What color eyes? As long as they're not dark brown. I mean, I could do that too, but I would love to be able to roll over to a woman with some hazel eyes, some green eyes, some. I think green are my favorite though, bro. I was told to stay away from green, but bro, I already had the woman that I would love to marry and be faithful to a long time ago. She had green eyes. Oh my God. This woman could have had me do anything. And that's why I was such a dickhead to her, because she had the access to make me do whatever she wanted me to. And she knew that. But I was, fresh out the Navy. I didn't understand. So I was a dickhead. Because I was still hurt. And plus, she was a lot younger than me. So I just felt weird. I was still listening to my parents. But when they met her, they said that she was beautiful. You know, they liked her. But I just couldn't get over that. So, of course, I fucked it up. And she hates me. And we probably won't speak unless she's up here or on my, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, she was Italian, I think, or Polish, Italian or something, Irish, and Puerto Rican. This girl was beautiful, bro. Like model gorgeous, like something that you would think would be overseas, like in every damn magazine cover. Like she looked like a porn star, but also the most classy. She was just drop dead gorgeous. Like we would be on walking down the street and people would just stop to talk to like us, like say hi. And like I've had that before, but the way that they did it for her was stupid. Stupid. I've like people go lose their mind when they saw her. So I just felt like I was looking at myself. So us together was just like, it was like a competition almost, like who could bag before, you know what I mean? Like, and I just wasn't at competition with her. I don't think she was but we was in competition. But yeah, if we could ever had figured it out, we would have been a mean couple, but she was just, we were just, yeah, two different spectrums at the time because our age difference. And we were just tangled together because of trauma. We were trauma bonding, and I didn't know what a trauma bond was. I'm sure she did because she was way more intelligent than me at the time, even though she was a little younger. But yeah, that was by far the most amazing woman I ever been around. Like I met a woman that was gonna make millions of dollars, but this girl right here, could do that with her pinky in a second, like literally, and she chooses not to do it because she would rather just be around like her mom, taking care of her mom. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm just like, girl, do you not understand that you could go anywhere and every dude in the planet will suck on your toes? And she just didn't care. Anyway, you made me hungry, yeah, bro. That chicken was fire. What story? Oh, the one time I was getting it in, and I didn't understand that white girls like to keep their dog in the room. Let's just say I'm home glad that that was a female dog. And that was one of my first experiences of sex. So that was funny. I guess a lot of people didn't see it that way. They were jealous that they couldn't experience. I'm looking back because I was feeling something funny, and I'm like, "What? This feel good as hell. What is that?" And I look back, this girl's dog is literally looking at me like, and I'm like, "Bro, did I?" So yeah, that was one of my first experiences. That's a story that I've never well, I've told people, but I'm sure people just like kind of, yeah. But I'm sure other happened to other people too. So your dog's licking my butt. I'm like, yo, what in the hell is going? This girl's amazing, bro. I'm like, yo, what do you do? How you do it? She's like, I ain't. I'm like, and it was a Boston Terrier, bro, and you know them motherfuckers' tongues be like that. I was like, yo, what the? Get this guy. That was funny. I think she set that up though. That's probably her trick, bro. I don't know what a fictional villain is really, bro, because Thanos. I never got the chance to really watch. My favorite was really Terminator, the liquid guy. I was the most afraid of him. Just imagine iron coming after you that could turn into liquid iron. That's scary. Liquid iron chasing you. I'd be the most petrified human being on the planet. You got a mineral chasing you. I'm not trying to have that. Yeah, that dog was definitely trying to get some action. I feel like she set that up though. Exactly. He won't stop chasing you. And he can make his hands metal. He can make his hands turn. I mean, knives. He could do whatever. I would be terrified. Or Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger would be scary too, though, because I know my nightmares are crazy. You ever been paralyzed when you sleep? That's the worst feeling ever, being paralyzed when you just stuck. It's like having a cramp, but you can't get out of it. Like, it's a mental cramp. You ever had a mental cramp? That's what a nightmare is, when you just paralyzed in your sleep. My favorite holiday is really Thanksgiving, but it should be Christmas. I feel like a lot of people feel that way though. Exactly. It feels like some. That's when you know you got evil spirits. That's when you know you got evil. That's an evil spirit. You gotta get. You gotta pray that. Yeah. It feels like it's holding you down from your chest. It's just pushing you down. Or you got people holding your arms and leg, bro. It's a bad feeling. You gotta pray that off. Exactly. It's about the food. Thanksgiving is fire. I'm sure I'm gonna have either an Asian or Mexican or both family in the next like 2 years, 3 years. So I'm gonna have to get comfortable eating a lot. And the sad part is we'll sleep next to her. My sister thought, that's crazy. So she thought, oh man. But you can't say nothing. You can't do nothing. You just gotta let it run its course, bro. And you just be begging to get up. You be trying your hardest, but your whole body, like you swear you's looking around. You swear you be looking around, but or no, it feels like your eyes are shut. They're like glued shut, and you're just trying your hardest to just open up your eyes, and you're just like, that's a horrible feeling. It's a horrible feeling because they have told you at a young age that if you die in your sleep, if you die in your dream, you know. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's not a good feeling at all. Damn, I only got 2 more Oreos. I ate the whole thing of Oreos. That's, oh man. I don't wish that on anybody. Mm-mm. No, I do not. Do you see the technology that they have nowadays? This is crazy. I would have loved to have this 20 years ago. Imagine if our aux came like this instead back in the day. This thing right here, Bluetooth, has changed a lot of the world. You know, like, this is such a great invention right here. A Bluetooth cassette player. So smart. I mean, what could you possibly do? Slap her? And that's still not gonna help. It's still not gonna help. I think you're in a coma. Everything. Too old for and still enjoy being childish, talking shit on social media, being a keyboard warrior, and knowing I ain't gonna do shit. I'm a bitch. I can't even lie to you. I love people too much to hurt anybody. I just be talking shit to get their attention, and then I just want to be like, oh, well, we could have talked and spoke a long time ago. You just want to act like this, so it made me more riled up. Um, what else? Um, I'm always watching ignorant stuff on YouTube about these rappers. I need to keep up with all the murders. Um, what else? Oh, what am I too old for? I still got these young ass girls on Thread and TikTok or whatever the hell it is. Not TikTok. I don't look at it on TikTok. On YouTube or Instagram. I mean Instagram. Um, what else am I too? Am I too young, too old for? But still do. Oh, too old for it. Still do. Be single, not be a father, not be a responsible nigga. Smoke weed, um, drink every once in a while, which I don't. But what else? What else? I could go on for days. Just being real. Let's be honest with ourselves, right? We could be honest. Yeah, I really could, but I'm trying my best not to. That's why I try not to get mad because when you walk up on like the best thing about being here is all right, I see people that are huge, right? From a distance, they look so damn big from the sun and us being on hills. Like I get to finally see people at a different POV, like point of view, right? So I get up on them and I realize they're 7 inches shorter than me. And I'm like, wow, bro, you're huge then. If they looked huge to you and they're like 5 inches shorter than you, or even 3 inches shorter than you, you are a monster. And that's why I'm able to walk around a little bit less serious. You know what I mean? But more aware at the same time because I've noticed it from a different view the past couple months of being here. Just being more aware of my surroundings because I am worried about how these, people look at me. But now I'm aware of why people get off the pavement for when I walk around. Plus, I'm wearing a lot of black. Like, if I saw somebody my size walking around, now that I know what I look like, kind of, sort of, I would move too. I moved for the little Asian lady or Mexican lady or the kid riding a bike. So I can imagine you see me with this big ass dog. Pretty sure you're gonna move. I don't run into people that are like bigger than me. And if they are taller than me, they're not bigger than me muscle wise ever. And I'm tiny right now, so I love when the big guy at the gym tries to come compare. And I'm just like, I got my popcorn, my Oreos. It's not gonna end up well for you, bro. But they don't notice that I lost 70 pounds of muscle. But I can get it back in a matter of push-ups at the gym in front of them, and they'll be like, what the so yeah, they come over and they do they 300 something pounds or on the Smith machine and do a bunch of curls, and I'm just like, okay. Well, they do the pull downs and they sit there and just stare. I love the guys that just sit there and stare at you. They're just looking at you like, and you know that they're looking at you. They know that you know what I mean, but they want to look away. Like, but now that I start looking at boxers and other athletic people, I started noticing that I'm way bigger than those people that I thought were huge back in the day. And I'm not even, you know what I mean? So I get it now. I get it. So most of the time in Connecticut, I was just being like, what you looking at me for? Like, because they're just aren't used to seeing that. I get it now. But that's where a parent's supposed to step in and be like, you look this way or you da 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 da, and this is how you handle it. You have to handle it this way. But my parents didn't do that. They just added more fuel to the fire. Nobody likes you. Stop talking to people. You talk too much. You don't talk. Nobody likes you. You ain't shit. Like crazy, you know. I'm sick. I think it's funny. They don't get it. They get it. Like the kids get it. The kids always, the kids will be screaming, Marcus, you know what I mean? Or from no matter where they are. But the adults don't understand until they like talk to you, and then they get addicted and they want to talk to you. They want to keep their talk to you. You should see it at the gym. I always have about 10 people come up to me, start talking, just want to say what up, ask me how I'm doing and everything. And that's a good feeling. That's a great feeling. I feel like you should always be a mayor of your own area, because especially with what I'm trying to do with social media, I feel like everybody should know my intentions or kind of know of me. So I'm getting better with the whole, now that I feel better, I'm able to not be irritable or be afraid of, stopping my workout to say hello to people, somebody, or talk to somebody, especially the young kids. I always make sure I talk to the young kids, give them a big, nice hug, a man hug, and tell them how, damn boy, you getting big, you know what I mean? Damn, good for you, you know what I mean? Think little fun things that people used to say to me. So, and I just be like, well, no Diddy, no, I'm chilling. I'm like, I'm just, you know what I mean, just joking with him. So, but yeah, I love this area. Do I deal with people I really don't like? I left all the people that I don't like back at home. And then I realized that people in the military were just people wearing a uniform. And a lot of them are actually dope people on the outside. So there's nobody I don't like. Most of the people I don't like are just people I love that just choose to be negative toward me. Now, if they talk to me and, blah, 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 we could probably get past that, but their egos and they can't do it. So they just feel like they got to take from you or make you feel bad, or just because they're just scarred, or maybe they grew up from it. But I feel like you would like and follow and subscribe, or show support if you did, truly have some kind of care from me, especially knowing what I'm trying to do. So, because I would support them no matter what. You know what I mean? It's nothing for me to hit a like button. You know what I mean? And they can't seem to do it. So I'm gonna continue hitting the like button for them, and then one day they'll realize, damn, this nigga really still be hitting this like button for me. And then they'll go ahead and hit the like button for me. But it's not gonna be until I'm actually doing some major shit that they're gonna start hitting that like button. So, let's see. What do you stop letting judge your character and let? Yeah, no, I gotta get over it, but I mean, I'm over it, but it's just funny. I just like to talk about it. Do you have you ever been addicted to anything? Yeah, I've been addicted to oh, like drug wise? No. I like to do like cold medicine in the Navy. We used to get high off of that. That was fun. Hopefully I didn't get anybody addicted to anything, but um what else? Exactly. People don't know how to do it. People don't want to be seen showing support because they playing both sides kind of, you know what I mean? It's all, everything is code with black people. It's always code, like, oh, I can't do that. It's not by the code. Code this, code that. Nobody's a real man in black culture. Everybody's afraid of looking gay or feeling like a snitch or being a bitch, or, you know what I mean? Like, nobody's true to themselves. So they all, pretty bitch made if you think about it. All the people that are cool with just saying, you know what, let's show support and let's do this, and that, they get somewhere. Yeah, talking it out is definitely healing. Facts on facts. Any addiction at all? Like, addiction. Of course, porn. Like, I don't watch it like crazy like I used to back in the day, like when I was young before I got any. But like, I would say porn. Like, that's not really an addiction anymore. I'm kind of like over it. It's just like one time a 2 weeks now. Like, I don't feel the need to ejaculate. Like, I'm just over it, kind of, sort of. It's not even that it's just that I'm in control of myself. That's something that most, especially men my that look like me and of my hue, they can't do. They can't control themselves like that. They gotta, I gotta come all over the wall. You know what I mean? Like, it's not me. I mean, it could be, but for the right one. Yeah, porn is overrated. I'd rather the real thing, with a real connection. Like, who would I want to play me? Because I'm gonna keep myself in shape. Now I would want like my kid or some clone version of myself to play me. Who would I want to? I don't even know who would. I'd have to find the talent first. Yeah, I don't know who would. And plus, at that time in the future, they're gonna have it where it's gonna be AI. They can make you real quick in a movie. They already got it. Honestly, nothing new under the sun. Amen. Not a damn thing. Other than technology. Excuse me. That's what I'm saying. Well, yeah, under the sun, we don't we don't know what we can't see in other universes. The weirdest dream I ever had. The weirdest dream that I ever had. It's funny because I remember this like no tomorrow. For some reason, my brother was a baby. I think I had this dream when he was a baby, a young child, yeah. So anyway, obviously a young child. I said baby. He was kidnapped, and I was the only person that could protect him and like get him back. And I had to like go through a kingdom, and he was somewhere it was like the ancient Roman times for some weird reason. And I had to go get him before they like put an apple in his mouth and boiled him. I don't know where this came from, but he was already in the little crock pot, and it was all surfing around him, and I had to go just break him out. And the water started getting ready to boil, I heard him scream or yell or whatever you want to call it as a baby, and it freaked me out. And I went and did what basically I just protected my brother. That is the one thing that I remember and that replays in my mind over and over and over and over and over again every day, just to let me know that I failed. So that's something that you asked me a couple hours ago or minutes ago, asking me what was something you never told anybody or a story that you never told anybody. That's a story I've never told anybody. And that's a dead ass truth. I remember that. Like, I don't know if it came from when he was first born because he was supposedly sick, but or maybe I associated him being in his bassinet as him being in this thing with my parents. Wow, that's what it was the whole time. The whole time I felt like I had to save him from my mother and father. That's what that story was so like it's still me trying to save him from them right now. And that's what I've been doing the whole time. I stopped what I was doing to try to save him. It makes so much sense now. That's crazy. So that's what I've been doing in my life instead of living my life. All because of that story. I did not know that's what I've been doing. And that's what it was trying to tell me the whole time. But what happens? That's crazy how talking things out will make you realize that's what I've been doing the whole time. Exactly. Wow, I never noticed that. That's what it was trying to tell me the whole time. Hmm. That's crazy. Hmm. Good job. Yes, you are a healer. You're a sorcerer, I'm telling you. That is I've never, because I never really could explain it. Like I don't like, but that's what it was. I was going, wow. That hit me hard just now. That's crazy. Yeah, you can feel the energy with someone. Well, not really, because I want to believe in everybody. So it's hard for me to understand when people align to me. I can feel it, and I could be like, "This nigga's really sitting here lying to me." But you just gotta let him be. You just gotta let him be. I mean, what am I gonna do? So you can feel their energy though. Yeah, definitely appreciate it. Thank you for making me question and get comfortable enough to even answer that. But it always plays in my mind every second of the day. he, that he's in some boiling little pot and they're just cooking him, and my mom is just stirring a bunch of pots, and she's just working on him, and she's working on me, but she can't get me, and I got free, and like I'm trying. Damn, that's crazy. That's a movie right there. Yeah, I know she's a witch, bro. She used to, in my mind, she was in there just stirring up and like got him like chained up, and she's like, I'm, like, you know what I mean, doing a little thing that and then she's just stirring, but she's so evil. She's got different pots. There's more pots, and she's stirring with her toes, her like feet on this one, and she's got the big one, and then she's going up and then she's got another huge one. She's just, this bitch is evil, bro. But she was like, and it was all the food that she ever makes. She was just putting drip drops in the food. And for some reason, I think of period blood. If that makes sense. And that's what they do. It is nice. But man, that's what that was, man. That whole time, that's what I was doing. I wonder, but now I'm excited to go to sleep, because maybe I was supposed to experience, like, understand, but yeah, puzzle it together. And am I gonna hit the next level after this? It's not gonna happen tonight because I'm thinking about it. Like, I'm trying to force it into play, but it is a metaphor for something else, yep. But I feel like it's telling me, since you're willing to do this for him and he's not probably gonna give in, then you're gonna have some big reward, because you've given up everything you truly loved to get to what you love. But it don't love you the same. But it doesn't know that it's supposed to love you, or know that it loves you. But it's so scarred that it runs from you. That's what it is. He's running from me because he knows that I'm real honest. He doesn't want to believe, because he doesn't want to do the work that I just went through. All that work that I learned about myself and life and my experiences and how fucked up my parents were, it takes a lot of hurt out of a person to even do that. And I did that with no money, on this floor, by myself, sober, other than weed and maybe it's a little bit of liquor every once in a while. But like I did that. Like people do hard drugs from the pain that I felt and the mental like you know that shows fortitude. That shows like I'm open minded. I'm still able to dream when they tried to snatch everything from me, and they did. The most valuable people, instant people that are supposed to really mean the most to you, took everything from you to try to take your soul, break you. And I did it sober. Fuck you. Anyway, you know, you can't force it. In due time, it'll happen. But I think that, like I said, there's a reason why I keep on I'm so emotional. There's a reason why I keep saying, I keep thinking. There's a reason why something at 3 has been telling me to get to California. It always said, you're going to go to California. You're going to become the most, you're going to take over the world from California. And then people in Connecticut are going to see your value and you're going to be able to be like, yo, how'd you not? So then, but being the person that I am, I'm still going to give, you know, but I can see, I know what's gonna happen. But once I have my own family, I got a house, I got see, my mother and my father and my brother are all Capricorns of some sort. So they're show me, don't talk about it, show me. And then how dare you show me and actually prove? So now I gotta go mess it up to make it harder for you because how dare you be better than me, than what I saw for you? That's how they are. They're not optimistic. They're very just cut and dry, black and white. My brother used to be optimistic, but they cause him not to be optimistic because so much life has shed on them. So they choose to shoot shit on us, you know. But they notice how much they affected me, and they don't want to do that to him. But they're not gonna say that they did it to me, and they're aware of what they did. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna put all the shit that they ever did to me and make it better for him. And even if they have to pay, they're gonna do whatever they can to have somebody be able to brag or say, "Oh, Maurice just went to this," or "Maurice just did this," you know. So that's the glorification that they want. That's the satisfaction that they want. They want to be able to say that the child that they chose to be successful is successful, whether they made it happen or he did it from himself. And in due time, he's gonna be like, "Yo, I was in on this whole thing, but I wasn't in on it like this. Like I didn't think they was really in it. I just thought you was, acting." And every way he's supposed to feel about me is how he feels about his mother. Not in every, but you know what I'm saying? The way he feels about it, like the person that really is there for him and wants to care for him and nurture him and blah, 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 and just do things with him. And that's going to be around a lot longer, obviously, is me. But when you brought up and I told him what was happening. I said that. I told him exactly what was happening. I said, yo, she doesn't know love. Her sisters and them used to bicker. And her reason why her lip is busted is because her brother punched her in the lip. We don't know anything about her life. When somebody didn't tell you about their lives, their life before you, that means they're hiding something. That means they were up to some no good ass shit. I'm not listening to somebody try to tell me how to live my life when you only got a high school degree. Like, I'm not saying that makes you, but at that point in time, it was either you were a scumbag or you had a degree. Or you were going to college. You were going to college. And you didn't go to college. So that's why you wanted to force me into going to college and being miserable. So, yeah, I get it. Yeah, oh yeah, they know that they're living a lie. But you know what? They're going to hide it because their parents hid from them. They don't know any better. It's not that they're wrong or right. They just don't know. It's not in it. And a real like a real human being knows right and wrong. But a person that's so scarred, they're gonna live that lie as long as they can because it's too much work. Imagine 64 years, 63 years, 61 years of work having to go back and deep dive and realize you were fucked over the whole time by the people that you cherish and love. Like my mother has defined herself from her mom and dad. There's no her. There's no Wanda. There's Carrie and Buster or Eugene. There's no like, you see what I'm saying? There's no personality in between. There's them two. So she sat down and watched them, and became both of them, which is a raging alcoholic, abusive, a verbally abusive alcoholic who is a narcissist. Because you're the middle child, so you have to make this world for yourself. So that's why she relates to her mother so much, because her mother was an orphan and her mother had to sell herself, network. She had to not network, but she had to market herself. So, and she had a sister. So, you hear what I'm saying? Listen to me. My mother's mother had a sister, and we didn't find out until she died at the funeral that she had a sister. I think it was like a twin. I don't even know if it was a twin or whatever, but she shunned her sister, so she got adopted over her sister. She would not talk to her sister's child in public until, like, they did some fucked up shit. And that's the reason my mother is so fucked up, because my mother knows this family and she knows all those secrets. She knows enough of those secrets. And she just thought that she would, and it was right in her mother's head, so it's right in her head to do it to her own children. You see what I'm saying? My mother had a older sister, obviously, and then a younger sister, and those two were the special ones. My mother said that the older sister had to do everything for the mother, and then the boy did everything for the father. But then the mother didn't expect the sister, the older, to do anything other than what she wanted, to cater to her. And that's what my mother wanted me to do, cater to her. She doesn't know anything about right and wrong. She just knows the carry away. You know what I'm saying? She's not. If the bus is a mile long, my mother's bus is only a foot long. You hear what I'm saying? Like when you're that traumatized, you're traumatized from that age, and you're gonna stay that age. And that's why I've been working so hard to get out of this whole situation, because you become that age forever. Like trauma from the womb can cause a lot of even sexual misunderstandings. And that's why she wanted to break me, because she wanted to make me submissive to her, just like my father is submissive to her, my brother's submissive to her. How dare you not be submissive to me? I've crafted you. You think you're better than my lineage? I sat there and learned this from my mother, and you, I think you're smart enough to be smarter than me and my mother and my father? It's a disrespect to her. That's why she takes it to such extremes, because it's crafted from years, generations on generations, handed down bullshit that she doesn't even understand that is wrong. And if she does understand it's wrong, she's not gonna go back and fix it, because her life is a fucking lie. We are on it. This is why she wanted me off the internet. They need to make the right thing for the first child, which I apologize. They're not gonna do it. They're sick. They're sick. It's like I said, listen, a dog that's been beat is never good. Like Queen, sorry to use my own dog, but somebody abused that dog. So whenever I get the energy of being pissed off, that dog runs from me. I don't have to do anything to her. She's gonna run to her cage. If I think, go to your damn cage, she's gonna go to her cage. If I like that, she's traumatized. I can't get her out of that. Like I was mad at Thor. This motherfucker ran into the cage before Thor, in Thor's cage, and chilled with Thor in the cage for hours because she was scared of me. She thought that I was like mad at her, and I was like, you didn't do anything," and I'm begging her to come out. That's how my body was so freaked out. You see how I'm begging my body to get loose? I'm over here hurting back, blah blah blah. I'm begging my body to get loose, but I can't mentally let it loose because it's a it's a whole other level of like special code that is rewritten in my body that has to be rewritten again to fix it to be back in line. Trauma is deep. That's what I'm saying. Trauma is real. Trauma ruins families when it's out. Like what I'm doing could get people killed. Like now I understand what they mean. Because if the truth gets out, then other people have to take a look at themselves as well. So there we go. All right, we got the answers for today. Now I can move on. This is what I've been looking for. I knew it was there, but until y'all started asking me these questions and started talking, maybe I was hiding, you know? Trauma is definitely real. All right, let me go back and answer these questions, though. I'm sorry. I don't... Yeah, people are trapped in their own hurt. And, like, I don't know if you've ever been to the South, but there's a lot of people that hide behind church that are in the South. They do this whole lying to themselves, and they live by this book that can be fake. Not saying that the Bible or like, but we all know that that's a made up story, right? Like not a made up story, but a lot of it is kind of, you know what I mean, fabricated or he say, she say, or just phone. How much do we, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, and then we also don't know if Moses was Jesus or God, but he did. So anyway, we don't know what to believe, and confusion is the way that you can control somebody. If you can give somebody law and confusion and then family and then they curses and then you just lashing people. You listen, they say that if you ever want to know something about your natural being, you have to go back to animal history. Like go back to the way things are with animals. Tribal stuff, like, you know what I mean? Like one that really sticks with me is back in the day, like they said snakes or anacondas used to eat animals from the feet to legs. And then after a couple years, they started realizing that after a couple snakes got killed from the inside because they didn't squeeze the animal long enough, they started eating the head and beyond. Now, it took generations to figure that out for a natural apex predator. So imagine an apex predator on land with 2 legs and having to work, have a family, like misguided, the environment, the smells, the shoes, all the stuff that you're not internal with, you're not in tune with, and you don't get guidance from because somebody was scared to learn it. They didn't think of you 2, 3 generations before. Or they just weren't able to think of you 2, 3 generations before. That's where that stuff is instilled in you. You're instilled to be where you are. And that's where you have to break that curse. That curse is where you start noticing, damn, I want better for the next. So that's why you start going back and fixing those things. That's what I'm doing right now. So, Yo, this was fun as fuck, bro. Y'all got me right. You guys got me thinking. Black people need to go see therapy from the time they come out the womb. That's what black people need to do. Let's be honest. Let's have a real, and that's why we don't have power, because these white people know that we're gonna fuck it up. They know that we're gonna mess it all up because we're gonna start bickering about how my rims are bigger than yours, my bitch's ass is bigger than yours, your girl don't suck as good as mine. You know what I mean? You're gonna say something crazy. That's just what we do. We're not politically correct at all times like we need to be, especially if we already look intimidating. Like brown skin is just intimidating because it's so beautiful, but people don't. When you don't know what something is, like they call it an alien. Like what if that is just the new version of the a human being that we just call it something so insulting, like, yo, it's an alien. Oh shit, you an alien, B. You an alien, son. Instead of being like, yo, what should I refer to you as? Excuse me. I apologize if I'm rude. I hope you don't mind me asking. But yeah, there you go. Like, we just were born to be shitty people. We were raised to be shitty people, and they feed us the politics, the every we learn all this crap from an early age. If, Now think about it. Do you think that people would be pissed off if they did everything outside? If you learn how to do shit outside and you was in bare feet and people was wearing leaves to cover up their private parts, you think you gonna walk around and you can go up to a vegetable or fruits and grab fruits from the trees? You think that you're gonna be mad and stressed out? You think there gonna be so many obese people with mental illness, heart disease, walking around with their back all twisted up? No, no. That's all. It's all a plan, bro. I always go back to caveman days when I think of stuff, man. What did they do before the wheel? Yeah, generational trauma is passed down, bro. It's planned passiveness. Passiveness. That's what it is. And then because what they're gonna do is they pass that shit down to you and then be like, well, you deal with it. You grown as hell. Like, what they got to do with me? And then they're relieved of it because they dropped the spirit off. That's why they call liquor spirits. Alcohol is the demons. That's the witches, the sorcerers. You know what I'm saying? You're taking here you go, take some of my elixir. It's good for you. And then you take this shit, be like, wait, what the hell did you do to me? And next thing you know, bro, we out here talking that shit today. I'm about to go smoke again after I take a shower. I guess I'll just be up till the morning time, hanging out with y'all. Yeah, well, church was a gimmick, bro. You know what the church was for? The church was for child. Okay. Especially the Catholic Church. Let's get that together. Because the only time I ever been naked in front of anybody was at the Catholic school. They want you to get naked to take showers after practice and at games and like some weird stuff. Like, why is that to play on the basketball team I gotta get naked? The Catholic schools be on some weird, it's gonna get exposed. Yep, that's exactly the Bible, church, all that stuff is control. That's manipulation. Life is manipulation. You just gotta choose what you want to allow to manipulate you. Whether you manipulate yourself or you let the atmosphere, the environment around you manipulate you, something's gonna get you. Whether you like it, fight it, kick, scream, and punch, you gonna still be taken. So it's not about you selling your soul. It's about how much are you willing to sell? That's really the question. that you have to be comfortable with yourself. We all sell our soul. We all sell our ass in some way, you know? So we have to be, what are you willing to lose to gain what you're trying to gain? So some things take, wait a second, let's go back, because church is the only thing that they have to believe in. Yeah, exactly. They don't have, and you know, back in slave days, of course, that's the only thing they had to believe in. So, and, but man, we're not there no more. It's okay to come outside and stretch and go see other places other than what you're used to. You know what I mean? Like, it blows my mind that you don't have desire to, like I asked my father, we used to always go to North Carolina, but we never went to like Charlotte. I'm like, yo, why we never go? I ain't got nothing to do with Charlotte. Well, I ain't got nothing I want to see over there. But you're entering your own. That's for you. Like, what if your son wanted to go? Oh, you go see yourself then. Like, what if I want to go with you to go to Charlotte? Like, what is so like? All he has to do at that time is explain why he don't. Well, something happened in Charlotte back in the day, or I just never really thought about going to Charlotte, man. Honestly, like there's just always got to be. What the fuck I need to go? What I need to go there for? I ain't nothing in Charlotte for me. See, you know what I mean? Like, now let LaMelo become my favorite basketball player, then he gonna want to. Oh shit, LaMelo, and then he gonna want to go to then. Yeah. I just am tired of the passive aggressive shit from a grown ass fucking man. That's why I don't need to. Yo, listen. They said you don't have to go find God in the four walls. You don't find God there. You find him in your heart. We have a conversation every second of the day. I feel him on left and right of my shoulders. I feel him picking up my knees, my hips when I'm too weak. You know? So I don't need to go to church to feel this way. I know who I am. I know who my God is. I don't know if there's just one of them. I think there's a couple of them walking around holding me up. And if you call it angel God, it is what it is to me. But I feel like I got a bunch of those around me, keeping me, focused this time around. They're like, yo, you not gonna mess up this time. We're gonna make it impossible for you to mess up. Whether you have to sit here for a while, you are not gonna be around that to cause you to do anything other than straight. So, yep, exactly. Yeah, the Bible thumbs, they be the worst, bro. Honor thy parent. I'm not honoring some people that didn't honor me. I can't defend myself from you, and you still took advantage of me. So no, I'm not gonna honor you. I'm not honoring that. Yeah, exactly. But listen, I love listening to conspiracies and all types of stuff about that stuff. I'd rather know about it or have a clue about it and it not be true than to find out about it and it be real and be unexpected of it. So, what will you choose? Yeah, I don't know. Choose wisely, like J. Cole said. I always think of that. Whenever I think about something, I think J. Cole, choose wisely. This is what you call the flip. Can't keep from a quarter whip. Alright, we'll take a shower. Wow. Niggas been crapping my style. Blowing my high. They want to reply. Number one question is how? How does it feel now that you warm? How big is your home? You should get a couple features. That shit. How about the fuck you get off my dick? Niggas ain't worthy to be on my shit. I think I'm a monk as well. Thank you very much. I'm so enlightened and not this nonsense from this world and common sense it makes. Bro, I'm here for this kind of talk. Every day when you want to have a conversation, I will make sure I pop up around whatever time to have these conversations for an hour a day if I can. It's- We can, that this has been the real fun conversation, but I'm getting better with my emotions and being able to be monk with stuff like that too. I don't want anybody to be in control of my emotions ever again. I want to be emotionally intelligent. I want to be emotionally godlike, like you said, monk. So I forgive them. I forgive them. But I have to forgive them in my mind. I can't forgive them verbally because if I do that, that's like another way of them taking back power. Because they're gonna start the whole like, oh, well, we're gonna try to come see you, or oh, well, when you coming home, like you know what I mean, your dog misses you, like little shit like that. You know what I mean? Like they be doing some manipulative shit. They gaslight, and then they bait and switch you real quick because they don't understand that they're wrong. They want to keep you quiet. They will hush you. And my mother already said, she's like, yo, don't be surprised if somebody come pull up to your house or come to your house. You don't want nobody coming to your house or coming to where you are right here, right now. And I'm like, there she go bullying. Listen, I will die on this hill, bro. I'm fighting to the end. I'm not. No. And the only way she's probably gonna chill out is if she passes or I have kids. She's not gonna be. She's gonna get worse when I have a kid. When I have a girl, and I woman. Excuse me. Hopefully she's out of energy for that. But I can only see her acting crazier. Hopefully she'll back up even more. But she seems like she's. But I don't know what kind of. Anyway, fuck 'em all. All right, I'm gonna go take this shower though. I'll talk to you guys later. I love you guys so much, man. You guys have been amazing. Thank you for helping me get past that or find that resolve. I was wondering what that story was the whole time. I've been having that dream, nightmare, whatever it is for since, like I said, my brother was born, and I never understood what it was. I never understood what it was, but now I get it. Me protecting him from them, and that's what I was trying to do the whole time, and yeah. All right, I'll talk to you later though. I'm gonna go take this shower real quick. Love you guys for real. That was dope.